albeit rainy day in my neighborhood, hence why I look like a wet cat. But I hope that wherever you are having an equally as beautiful day. Today is going to be an entry into my car chronicles, AVADIM, a video day in May. And shout out to my May babies. Welcome to May, y'all. Happy Taurian season. Anyway, so I'm scrolling through social media as I often do. Y'all know that I live in my groups. I just like the engagement and the synergy. And oftentimes those people annoy the heck out of me, which is why I have to come and talk to y'all. Give my perspective on certain things that I've seen. Today is one such day. Anyway, so I'm in this group. It's a Christian women's group. I have no idea how I got in this group. I think my mama added me. I also think that they're probably gonna kick me out for being just below the salvation level that is required to be in a Christian women's group. But anyway, I digress. So I see this post that I have to paraphrase. It basically says, you know, women, another woman's husband is not your man. Get out now before you incur the wrath of God. Something along those lines. So I saw that, and all my inward parts was just irritated beyond belief. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, why do we do this? Why do we do this? So I did write a response. But this is my commentary. Ladies, listen. If you discover that your man is cheating, if you discover that your husband has stepped outside your relationship, if you discover that you are not the only person that is involved with your husband, your man, whatever, and I'm being all inclusive because I think that my perspective applies to everyone, not just marriage, even though y'all know that I hold marriage in higher esteem than dating relationships. But just come with me. I like to bless you. If you discover any of this, that other woman is not your problem. Your problem is laying in the bed next to you. Your problem comes home every night to you. Your problem is texting you, hey honey, I love you. That's your problem. Your problem is your man. You are involved with a man who lacks integrity and has flawed character. Period. That's it, and that's all. There is nothing that another woman is able to do with your man without his permission. And guess what? She not in a relationship with you. She don't owe you nothing. I know that we have this notion of a girl's code, a woman's code, you know, the female empowerment, you know, that we don't do this to other women. And I certainly live by that. I do. But I don't expect that all women live by that creed. However, I do expect that any man that I'm involved with understands and knows that I'm it. Like, I am the main thing, the only thing, and your good thing. And so if you can't get with that, then we have a problem. We have a whole entire problem. And my problem is with you, not with that other woman. The reason that we're so focused, so hyper-focused on these other women and what they do, and, you know, we really do think that there's some kind of Jezebel that's running around stealing the integrity of men and causing them to fail. No, that's not true at all. We also look at other women as our competition, which is probably the first thing. We look at another woman as our competition. And the reason that I know that we do this is because the minute that we find out that we've been cheated on, we want to know what she looked like. And then if we feel like she can't hold a candle to us, or she's, you know, somehow less attractive, or this, that, and the third, then we begin this onslaught of abuse. She don't look as good as me. She fat. She this, she that. You gonna downgrade you, this, that, and the third. You had all of it. Listen, sis, stop doing that to yourself. First of all, that man wasn't interested in anything but what was between her legs. Period. I don't mean to be so graphic, but it's the truth. Like, he wasn't interested in her conversation, because if the conversation was all that he was interested in, that's all that he would have had. Hello? Stop telling yourself a bunch of lies in order to feel better about the situation. And stop going after the other woman as if your man is not the one responsible for creating this whole entire situation. We have a tendency to forgive the man and vilify the woman. I don't understand why we do that. And I, in full transparency, will admit that I was one of the women that used to do that. You know, it was an ego blow. It was crushing. You know, I told y'all about in the last relationship I was in, or last serious relationship I was in, you know, I discovered that my significant other cheated. I wanted to go beat the brakes off that woman. I don't even know why. Like, that was just such a visceral and like tribal reaction. Like, she took something from me. She came into my relationship and tampered with something that I thought that I had. And being an only child, you don't come and just take my toys. You don't come and just take my stuff. Like, who does that? No, we're not doing that. Not without a fight. Well, you know, of course, in the brightness of the new day and, you know, having grown up a lot, I have discovered that my issue was never with her. My issue was always with him. My issue was always with his lack of integrity, his lack of character, his lack of strength and fortitude, his lack of ability to communicate. See, because at the end of the day, no matter what is going on in your primary relationship, the relationship that you're in where you profess to love someone, if you can't come and you can't talk and you can't articulate what you might be going through and what it is that you need, then you've done us both a disservice. And here's the thing. First of all, ladies, if a man does that, you need to be open and receptive to whatever that is. And men, if she's not, let her go. Like, first of all, I can't even imagine maintaining a whole different line of relationships. Like, one relationship enough is exhausting, like completely exhausting. Took all my time, energy, and my focus. I did not have time to be trying to focus on another dude, man. Like, I just did not have the strength to do that. I really, really, really did not have the strength to do that. So, you know, knowing me and knowing that, you know, I'm a one-man kind of woman, I don't entertain other guys. I don't entertain other relationships. And so because of that, that's my expectation when I'm in a relationship. So, you know, I can't be in a relationship with someone who can't communicate, who cannot articulate his own feelings, who does not understand or have a sense of awareness. But beyond all of that, the lack of control and lack of integrity and lack of character is something that's really not going to be able to sit with me well. And that's something that, ladies, we need to identify, and we need to be able to call that out. And we also need to be able to either walk away or accept it. Because the last thing that I'm going to say about this is, it's not a matter of her just leaving him alone. Y'all understand this, right? Y'all understand that it's not just a matter of, oh, if she would just leave him alone, if she would stop calling, if women didn't respond. It's not a matter of that, because just like he found that one, he'll go and find another one. Like, real talk. Especially if he has no control over himself. So you'll find yourself fighting every single woman that ever crosses his path. At work, at the gym, at the Target, at Whole Foods, wherever, because he has no character. He has no integrity. It's not about love either. So stop telling yourself that if he loved you, he wouldn't do these things. It don't have nothing to do with you. It's him. It is him. He is the one with the problem, not you. He is the one that can't commit fully. He is the one that cannot control his penis. And because he cannot control his penis, we continuously have these issues. But I do know that we need to stop with the finger pointing with other women. We need to stop with, you know, whatever. You know, yes, I get that there is a level of respect. I get that. I totally get that. Like, I don't know that I would sit by if I was with, you know, my guy and some woman walked over and was all handsy and gropey. You know, she and I would have a very polite conversation. Like, don't do that. Like, that's disrespectful. But beyond that, if he entertains that, if he, you know, if he goes back to get that, if he indulges that, then my issue immediately and forever is with him. Period. I'm Felisa. Let me know what y'all think. Happy AVADIM. Happy May. Happy birthday to my Taurus. So what's up? I'll talk to y'all later on. Bye.